Studnick Aquatics here. I have a leak in my filtration system on my 240-gallon salt. I noticed it when there was just a little bit of water, and that's why I put tile out here rather than carpet, so that if you do have a leak it doesn't get to the carpet. And from what I can tell, I shut the system down, but it appears to be this fitting right here. It was dripping just a little bit from here. What that fitting is that hooks these two wet-dry filter systems in tandem so they work as one. I'm hoping that I have a hose clamp, and then I can hold this on there with one hand, cut this hose clamp off, this plastic one, and put a new hose clamp on here in order to stop that leak. It's a Sunday, there's no hardware store open or nothing, so hopefully I have around what I need, and I'm pretty sure that's where the leak is. So I will keep an eye on this. I need to finish drying it. It didn't leak a lot, but it did leak a little bit. So I'm glad that I caught it when I did. I'm doing water changes today on the fish room and carrying buckets, and I noticed water on the floor. So I will see if I can't get this fixed, and we'll add more to that. It turns out it was not leaking from this fitting here. It was leaking from this one. When I reached in and hit this, this thing's been set up since about 2013 or 14. Anyway, I put some channel locks on these. Don't over tighten them, but just vibration over the years, I guess. And so I went ahead and tightened these two down, and I did the same thing on the other end. The other thing is, I turned the system back on. I do not have my phosphate reactors running right now. I'm just running my UV sterilizer and the two filters. And so a good way to do it is to put a paper towel under it, because if you even have one drip, it really shows up. Now this is wet here because that's seeping out from under this filter where water is already existing. I haven't seen any new drips at all on this. And we'll tuck this back in there and see if we get anything else, but so far it's not dripping here or there. I also snugged these down a little bit, and they do get brittle over time, so you have to be really careful. I need to order some spares and start checking all of these fittings. So anyway, I do have it running again. It's not leaking here, and it's also not leaking on the other end as far as I can tell. So hopefully I have this thing fixed so that it does not leak anymore. There is a wet spot under that one, but I believe that's once again coming from underneath the filter. I will check that, and if it is still leaking, I will tighten her down a little bit. So I also don't have my top off system running right now, because otherwise it's fluctuating and it'll screw it up. So I took the floss out for this so I can flush the system, and then I'll add new here in a little while. So hopefully I have this problem solved. I'm going to keep a close eye on it today. Thankfully it's Sunday, so I'm not working. So I will keep you posted. This is Studnick Aquatics, and thanks for watching.